For more than 36 years, the U.S. Meat Export Federation has been at the heart of a unique cooperative effort to put U.S. meat on the world's table.
One of the greatest benefits of USMEF is the fact that we do have 9 sectors at the table. Very different interests play a completely different role, many of them in the industry, from producers to packer processors. You get all those different sectors around the table, and that's the beauty of USMEF.
Founded in 1976, USMEF has a track record of bringing together producers, processors, and others with a stake in growing exports for U.S. beef, pork, and lamb.
So here at the MEF, because we have all of those constituents that are involved, we have great opportunity to come together and discuss how we will approach any particular issue and learn about what effect that has downstream and upstream from our customers.
The activities of USMEF are made possible in part by producer checkoff dollars. In addition, USMEF receives support from cooperating industry and through the investment of matching funds provided by USDA's Foreign Agricultural Service.
You pay a checkoff dollar whether it's corn, soybean, beef, pork. That checkoff dollar that you submit or we invest for you may be turned over 6, 7, 8, 10 times, and value increased each time with that.
One of the things I think that's also unique and why USMEF is so valuable is that long-term history of fostering those relationships will continue to add to the return on investment of what producing segments put into USMEF. Because you hear Dan Hallstrom talk about the third-party contributions. That will continue to get bigger and bigger because USMEF spends so much time fostering those relationships, promoting U.S. meat products.
Visit with USMEF staff worldwide and you'll find they all have 2 things in common. They know their markets and they're dedicated to helping the U.S. industry grow demand for its products.
USMEF is critical to us getting a foot in the door in a lot of these countries. We have sales offices in many countries today, but those all came at the help of USMEF, getting our foot in the door, getting to know the marketplace that we're walking into, getting to know who the players are, both in the industry as well as in the governments of those countries. Without them, it slows down the process many, many years.
One of the greatest benefits of being a U.S. Meat Export Federation member is that Certified Angus Beef receives many, many trade leads directly from their foreign directors in all the markets that USMEF services.
The way that we look at it, USMEF is one of those unique trade organizations that really help you sell something.
I think not only is MEF useful, but an invaluable source of information for us and place where we need people like MEF because we can't be everywhere all at once, and MEF is.
The global consumer has changed over the years, and one of the strengths of USMEF has been the ability to adapt by creating new strategies, such as tapping into technology by developing relationships with bloggers, independent internet journalists, who now have a vast, growing audience in markets such as Korea and Japan. While established markets such as Japan, Korea, and Mexico are essential, USMEF is always looking to uncover new opportunities to expand the presence of U.S. beef and pork in markets around the globe. This includes strategic outreach and programs to build U.S. red meat exports to regions such as Central and South America and the Middle East.
A lot of support. We have received a lot of support from USMEF, and we are with continued supporting on seminars in Central America. We have joined the seminars with our sales representatives in Guatemala, for example.
In addition to tackling market access issues, trade servicing, and promotional programs, USMEF also hosts trade teams and develops key contacts in target markets to open the door to U.S. pork and beef exports.
USMEF has been an angel to me. It's been it opened my doors to my business, to the growth of my business, through giving me more closer relationship to my suppliers, at the same time knowledge and more developments in my products.
In addition, USMEF members often take advantage of fact-finding missions to get a first-hand look at export opportunities and the work of USMEF.
We know that we want to keep the domestic market and demand alive in this country, because there's no better way to add value to the soybean industry and all of agriculture by promoting meat exports and production, selling our production overseas.
The results of these coordinated efforts through USMEF are clear. In 2011, overall U.S. red meat exports reached a record value of $11.5 billion.
For every pound of product that we sell overseas, frankly, that is sold for more than we would sell in the United States or we'd be selling in the United States. So everything we do internationally is bringing upward pressure on the whole price complex in the U.S. This is very, very important. And so the more that we export, the more profitable it's going to be for U.S. producers. It's just the winning formula as far as profitability for the industry.
The U.S. Meat Export Federation, building on global success.